We take you now to Palm Beach, Florida, where President Donald Trump is hosting Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. The two are talking about North Korean trade. Let's listen.
We have a very big deficit, and we're going to weed that down, hopefully get a balance at some point in the not-too-distant future. But we have a massive deficit with Japan. We will, I believe, at the end of a fairly short period of time, be able to do certain things. I know they're ordering large numbers of airplanes, both jet fighters and passenger planes, and it's in the tens of billions of dollars. And they'll not only get the best plane, but will help with the process of equalization. So I think we're going to have this is a very exciting meeting for me, because I like this maybe the best. I love the world of finance and the world of economics, and probably it's where I do the best. But we will be able to work things out. I'm very happy to have Larry Kudlow with us. He's a special man. He's been a friend. I've been on his show many, many times over the years, and we've had a lot of fun together. We haven't always agreed, but I noticed lately Larry's agreeing more and more with me, which makes me quite happy. And John Bolton, John was really very much involved yesterday with our meetings on North Korea and our meetings on the military. And John, it's great to have you and Larry with us. A real honor. Thank you very much. Mr. Prime Minister, thank you so much for being here, and your representatives. The relationship has been so good with all of us, and let's see how we do with, right now, the trade deficit. Thank you very much for being here. Please.
我々この美しいマララゴにご招待をいただき、おもてなしに来ていただき、改めて御礼を申し上げたい。つらいなんとはさまざまな課題について、北朝鮮について、あるいは経済について、じっくりと話をすることがあります。そして、重要点については、お互いに共通の理解を持つに至る、こう思っております。今日のこのワーキングランチにおいては、特に貿易と経済について話をしたいと思っております。アジア太平洋地域は世界経済を牽引する強力な成長センターであります。日米は力を合わせて日米両国の貿易と投資を拡大していきたいと思っています。そのためにも21世紀にふさわしい自由で公正な枠組みをアジア太平洋地域に日米でこれ拡大をしていくことが大切であろうと。そのことが両国がですね、より経済において成長していく。またアジア太平洋地域が
We're listening in as President Trump is hosting Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. They're talking about trade and North Korea. And they're also talking about potential talks with North Korea. The highest level talks that the U.S. government has had, we have just discovered over the past 24 hours, have taken place. It's the highest level since the year 2000. It took place between Mike Pompeo and the North Korean leader. Let's listen in.
It's an honor that you wanted to be at Mar-a-Lago. We have a lot of people, they want to be here. It's just a special place, and somehow it makes people feel good, and that's good for a relationship. Reciprocal is the word that I think we have to start using with a lot of nations, not only Japan. So when we say free, that's good. Fair, that's good. But I like to say free, fair, and reciprocal. And the word reciprocal is that when you have a car come in, we charge you a tax. When we have a car go to Japan, which aren't allowed to go there, we have to take down the barriers, and we have to pay the same tax. But that goes for other countries too. I mean, China, as an example, when they send a car to us, it's 2.5% tax. When we send a car to them, number one, they don't take it, and number two, it's 25% tax. And then you wonder why we have $500 billion of imbalance, and it's not right. So hopefully the word reciprocal will be the primary word that we're going to be using. And we use that with every nation now, because the United States has not been properly led on trade. Our people have let us down, whether it's our presidents or our representatives, they've let us down. So free, fair, and reciprocal, and I think we've all agreed to that, and that's to us very important. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you concerned about Pompeo confirmation? Are you you. Thank you. We're moving.
I think Mike Pompeo is extraordinary. He was #1 at West Point. He was top at Harvard. He's a great gentleman. I think he'll go down as truly a great Secretary of State. I will say this about Rand Paul. He's never let me down. Rand Paul is a very special guy as far as I'm concerned. He's never let me down. And I don't think he'll let us down again. So let's see what happens. If you remember, he voted for health care, and he did us a big favor. It was somebody else that voted against it that hurt us. So I have a lot of confidence in Rand, but I also have a great deal of confidence in Mike Pompeo. I think Mike Pompeo will go down as one of the great Secretary of States. And by the way, he just left North Korea, had a great meeting with Kim Jong-un, and got along with him really well, really great. And he's that kind of a guy. He's very smart, but he gets along with people. So I think that Mike will be in good shape. We'll see what happens. You know, a lot of people are predicting other things, but I have a feeling it's going to work out very well, and I think our country really needs him. He's going to be a great leader. Thank you very much.